Hello YouTubers, how you doing today? I had a pretty mediocre day today. I started my new job at the community college bookstore, and it's a week before classes, and it's supposed to be rush week, but we had all of 7 people come in today from 8 to 1, so I just stood around and listened to No Doubt about 70 times that day, and just hung out. Watched Avril Lavigne music videos on the computer. I don't know. I was that bored, but it was fun. When the 7 customers came in, it was pretty cool. Uh, I've noticed that I have, before I started my medication again, I've been feeling really irritable just for no reason. Things that ticked me off that really wouldn't have ticked me off under any other, like under normal circumstances. Like there was this guy at work at my old job. I had a can of that Mountain Dew Amp energy drink, and it wasn't really next to me. It wasn't really close to me. It was sort of kind of almost in the center of the table. And this guy named, who I will call Curious George, decided that he was going to take it upon himself to reach over and grab my can of Mountain Dew and inspect it for the contents of caffeine, how much caffeine it was in it. And that kind of upset me because it was my can. Why are you feeling all over my can? And but whatever. We were talking about the caffeine content and whatnot, and so he set it back, and I pulled the drink closer to me um, on the table, and no more than 2 minutes later, Curious George stands up and reaches across the table and grabs my can. And I was furious. I reached up and snatched the can out of his hand. I'm like, "Do you mind?" He was like, "Oh, but I was only curious." And I was about to tell him, "Buy your own fucking can. It's only $3 at the Dome. Go buy one. Stop pawing all over my can." But and then after that, I just got up and left. I went home. I didn't even finish working. I went home. I was that upset. And normally it would have irritated me, but it wouldn't have upset me to that point. Another incident is when I went to Burger King with my 2 friends, David and Dorothy, and it was by the beach. It was like a beachside Burger King, so it was one of those restaurants where you needed a key to use the bathroom because they get all kinds of beach bums and trash in the bathrooms doing stupid stuff, so they need a key. Well, these 3 blonde-headed bimbos that I like to call Stephanie, Bethany, and Heffany walked into the Burger King and stood outside the bathroom door, the women's bathroom door, waiting for the woman that was in there to get out. And so she opens the door, she lets them in, she hands one of them the key, and they go in. And no, they change into their bathing suits or out of their bathing suits. I don't know. The end product was not really different from what they walked in wearing, if you get my drift. And so I'm sitting there with my friends, eating my cheeseburger, minding my own business, and then the 3 girls walk out, and instead of handing the key to the next person, well, I mean, there wasn't someone there, but instead of handing the key to an employee, they just dropped it on the floor and then left. And for some reason, that made me see red, and I jumped out of my seat, grabbed the key, ran over to the door that the girls had left through, and yelled at them, "Thanks for leaving the key somewhere where someone other than yourselves could find it, you skanks." Well, no, I think I said sluts. Yes, I said sluts. And they're all looking at me like, "Oh my god, who are you?" And I closed the door at that point, and I ran inside. And then we all had to leave the Burger King because I felt really embarrassed for causing a scene at the restaurant. I never used to be that way. And another incident was when I went to the Home Depot. I was sitting in the car waiting for my roommate to get done buying whatever it was he was buying. And this woman pushes her cart. She doesn't bother putting the cart back in the little designated cart leaving place, whatever that is, receptacle. She just pushes it to the next parking spot next to her. And I got out of the car, and I was about to run over to her, grab the cart, and yell at her for leaving the cart. No, it was like 2 parking spaces away. She couldn't walk her fat ass over there and put it away. No, she had to push it into someone else's cart. And then, but my roommate showed up and stopped me. So that was probably good on his part. Probably saved me a lot of embarrassment. But sometimes you just need to tell these people no that they're being stupid and need to quit doing stupid shit. You know? I mean, is that wrong? Let me know. Thanks a lot.